Hello, darlings. Welcome to the Potter Project and welcome to the creator sim for the Weasley family, the iconic red-haired lovelies that they are. We're going to be cracking on with a bit of that today. Now, I've not really done a creator sim video properly on the channel before, so I don't know how this is going to be. I really don't. I just thought, do you know what? I'm just going to film myself having fun, making this iconic family. What I've already done, actually, is I've made Molly and Arthur, and I thought what would be a fun way to do it would be to kind of play around with the genetics for the rest of the family and see what we come up with. I might tweak them here and there because we all know what the Sims 4 genetic thing is like. It's not the best, so we'll probably come out with a few corkers, shall we say that. But yeah, it's just going to be a bit of fun today, a bit of fun playing around with Creator Sim. I'm going to step away from custom content apart from I've got like a default eye package installed, and I've got some body hair mods as well, which I will be putting on like Arthur and maybe some of the teen boys as well, or all of the boys, because I'm going to do them all as teenagers. So that's what's going to be happening today. We're just going to play around and have a little bit of fun, loves, and test this genetics and see what goes on with that, because I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also a bit apprehensive. Yes. But yeah, that is it. I'm going to leave it there. Let's flop on over into create a sim and start making them. Okay, lovelies. Here we are into create a sim. This is Molly Weasley. I'm loving a bit of Molly. Loving a bit of Molly. I decided to go for this hair for Molly. Some glasses. I used the Realm of Magic kind of like dress and stuff. Put some tights on her too. Obviously, she's a little bit curvy. There's a physical description of Molly Weasley. Molly was of average height, being 5 feet and 3 inches tall. She was slightly overweight. She wore spectacles over her warm brown eyes. Thank you, Molly. And had flaming red hair, a distinctive family trait. So this is what I've came up with for this lovely, lovely lady. And I love her. She's got a friendly face. I remember the description of her saying she had a nice friendly face as well. And so I decided to go for that. I think she looks really cute. Love the hair. Love the look. It's going to annoy the tits off of me because, as we all know, spellcasters like to do this in The Sims 4 every 2 seconds. Why couldn't they have just done that animation once, you know? And we'd be like, yay, that was fun. Now stop it. Like, right, okay. Thank you very much, Molly. Anyway, I've made her good, family-orientated, and cheerful as well. I've done that, and I've gave the aspiration a big happy family, and I've gave her some likes and dislikes as well. Oh, it says it there, look. She likes green and orange, baking, gardening, and storybook decor. That is exactly what Molly likes, and I'm absolutely here for her. Very much here for her indeed. And I did give her some other outfits as well, but I'll let you guys go and have a look at that when you go to download it. I'm only going to be doing their kind of like day-to-day outfits as well. I'm going to dress them in all their other outfits, but you'll only see in this video anyway, they're kind of like casual outfit, just to keep the video in a nice form, you know? Right, enough of that. Thank you. Goodbye, Molly. Arthur Weasley. I've stopped the CAS clock speed. There's a cheat to make them stop moving around because it was annoying me. They were flopping around all over the show like a fish, chucking out spells here, there, and everywhere, and I can't be dealing with it. No, I can't. So here he is, Arthur Weasley. How cute is his little face? His little balding hair as well. I love him. Just a little bit of facial hair, freckles all over his face. And we have a physical appearance description for Arthur Weasley as well. Like many other members of the Weasley family, Arthur had bright red hair, though he was balding by the early 1990s. He wore glasses and had green eyes, and also possessed the tall, thin build inherited by his sons, Ron and Bill. I love that for him. So, and I've put him in the Star Wars outfit. There's not much CAS that doesn't look like Muggle clothing, you know? And I thought this kind of suited him. His little pouches, where he can keep all of his like wand and maybe a few rubber ducks here and there. You never know. I've made him a Renaissance sim, so he's very good at lots of things. I've made him a maker, and I've also made him good and cheerful, just like Molly as well. I was going to make him a goofball, and then I was like, no, actually, I don't. I'm not going to go for that. Now, his likes are green and orange and handiness, and his dislikes are black. Main reasons being, I reckon he just doesn't like what the Death Eaters are up to, and they're always dressed in black. All the baddies are, seems to be. So he just doesn't like it. He's not for it. But I love it. His little cute face. He's so cute. For it. Okay, so let's have a look for genetics. I think we should start off with the main character, which is Ron. From this family, for me, I really want to create Ron first. So I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to play around with genetics. It's going to be amazing. That was the... Do you know what? That is not bad. That was the first go. Obviously, he's got pink eyes, and I'm not for it. His face, I'm going to make him a little bit skinnier. But that is not bad. I actually really like that. I'm feeling that for Ron. His cheeks need to be a little less... I'm going to change his facial shape a little bit more, I think. Obviously, need to change his eye colour, which we'll go into. But I'm kind of happy with that. Now we need to get Ron's physical appearance. Ron is tall, thin, and gangling, with freckles, big hands and feet, and a long nose. Ron has the trademark red hair of the Weasleys and is indeed one of Harry's tallest schoolmates, even outgrowing some of his older brothers. So he's a very tall, thin sim with a long nose. I love his eyes. His eyes are friendly. Not in the pink, obviously. We're going to go for green, just like his dad's. But I love that for Ron's face. I don't actually... The hair might be a little bit too stylish. That one there's a nice hairstyle for Ron, actually, isn't it? Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do it. And I'm going to put the CAS like movement back on again as well, because it's hard to do their face shape when they're kind of making a face. Okay, darlings. So let's make Ron's face a little bit less cheeky, because it was a little bit cheeky then, sweetie. The chin's probably a little bit too wide as well. I want to make his nose a little bit longer too. But it's a nice nose as well. He's got his dad's nose by the looks of things. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to make that a little bit more like that there, and maybe just pull the tip down a little bit more rounder at the edge. So it is quite a long nose he's got going on there. The eyebrows, they're okay. I'm thinking maybe something a little bit more messy, like his dad's. There we go. That one there. Well, these were done by Peachy Fairy for the free update. I think that one. I might make his ears a little bit bigger as well, just like his dad's too. Oh, he's got such... That is Ron to me. That is Ron. I'm for it. I really, really am. Right, hold on. We've got nakedness. We've got nakedness coming in. So I'm just going to make him look a little... And I'm going to make his feet as big as they can get them. Off he goes. Let's stop that. If you want to know how to do this, by the way, you bring up the cheat bar. You go CAS, clock, speed, and then just press 0. And it will stop them moving. And to get them moving again, you type the same and press 1 instead. I really wish we could make the hands bigger. I mean, I have got a mod installed where you can have big hands, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. We're going to give him a tiniest little bit of body hair as well. This body hair is from Lumia Lover Sims. It's the V5 version, so it's the version 5. We'll just give him a tiny little bit of body hair. Maybe just like creeping up from his undergarments, shall we say. So we need to choose an outfit for Ron now. Now, this is probably going to be a little bit difficult because they wore muggle clothing anyway. I might try and put him in like a... For the Chudley Cannons. I mean, I think I will. And maybe some baggy jeans as well. Let's get rid of Get Famous. Maybe flopping him in a pair of baggy jeans. Oh, do you know what? I'm kind of for them. It's got a little shirt wrapped around it as well, just in case he wants to put a shirt over his Chudley Cannon top. And I think they dressed in like muggle clothing anyway, all of the kids. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. And I might just put him in a pair of trainers as well. I need to put socks on. Somebody showered at me yesterday in stream for not putting socks on my Sims underneath of their shoes. And I was like, all right. Oh, this is Ron. It really is. I'm happy with this. We're going to do a Ron Weasley and we're going to pick some of his traits. I'm going to make his aspiration to be a world famous celebrity because he always dreamed about being like the top of the Quidditch team, head boy and whatnot, loved by all. I'm going to give him the squeamish trait because squeamish traits are nauseated by the sight of creepy crawlies. He hates spiders. It fits in well with him. And I think I'll give him the good trait because he is good. He's inherited it from both his mum and dad and the whole family, you know, so I'm for it. Right, now some likes. Colour. Orange, I'm going to give him the likes of that one, definitely. There really isn't an activity that I can imagine Ron liking from what I've read in the books and stuff. So I don't think he doesn't like anything, you know? He doesn't like anything. And decor, we're going to leave that blank as well. But Ron Weasley is done. I'm loving that sim. I think he's came out so well, and I'm shocked at how well that came out with the kind of genetics. Very shocked. Right. Okay. I think it's time to go in now, and we're going to make Fred and George. Now, that took a few goes with the genetics. I had to roll the dice about 10 or 11 times before I was like, I can see a bit of Fred and George in you, lovely. So I'm going to crack on with a little bit more detailing, fine-tuning. But I want these to have kind of a little bit of mischievous eyes, but still quite playful. Love the thick brows on them as well, so I might even do that. I might bring the brow a little bit thicker on them. The hair, I'm not really feeling the hair. Oh, that could be a good hair for... This is Fred, my loves. He definitely needs some freckles. I'm going to make his ears a little bit bigger as well. Maybe we could just do some nose freckles for these guys. I want them to be a little bit, still the same kind of like similar face shape, but I just want them to be a little bit more burly than the rest of them. I will go over the description of the twins as well. Fred and George, similar to all of the Weasley children, had a head of flaming red hair and abundant freckles, so maybe we need to do more freckles then. He had a shorter and stockier build like his brothers George and Charlie, rather than tall, thin builds like his brothers Bill, Percy and Ron. So we need to definitely make these a little bit more burlier. So maybe a bit more of a thicker neck. We'll give them a little bit more muscles going on. So once again, nakedness is coming out. Yes, it is a date. And then what I'm going to do is make him a little bit more musclier as well. Do you know what I mean? Just a little bit more wide framed. I'm kind of feeling that. And we've obviously got to give them some body hair as well. And we'll probably just give them the same as what we did to Ron. Maybe a little bit more hair. We'll give him a little bit more hair on the chesticle region. I'm for that. And I think what I'll do is now I'll randomize his twin. So we've got a twin going on here as well. Oh, that's he's so cute as well. How fucking well is this turning out, loves? I'm sorry, but this is turning out very well, and I'm for it. Right, so this is George. Right, now I'm going to get you closer. Get your kit off, darling. Get your kit off, you pulled. Just widen your shoulders out a little bit more. He's got a little bit of a different body shape, and I'm kind of for it. Maybe we'll make his bootay a little bit bigger as well, and his legs just a little bit more chunkier. Maybe his forearms. Just everything chunkier. Oh, I love that. Now let's pick a good hairstyle for him. We'll go for that one there from Snowy Escape. I think that is a good vibe, and I'm for it. So what I need to do is get them dressed into a jumper that they can both have just different colors of. And we use this one here. This is a base game one. I've never used this before in my life. I've never used this jumper before in my life. Oh, the neckline's a bit weird. But I think we'll do red on Fred. Red for Fred. And green for George. And there we go. Green for George. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful and beautiful. So cute. I'm shocked, loves. Shocked at how well these have turned out. So I'm going to flop on some jeans on here as well. Yes. There they go. I think they suit them very well. Baggy pair of jeans. Same shoes on each as well. For it. So let's give them their traits. I'm probably going to give them both the exact same traits. So deviants, we're going to make them Chief of Mischief. It is only right that we do that. So we're going to give them the goofball trait and definitely the good trait as well. So they've got goofball, good traits. They've got the Chief of Mischief aspiration, and likes and dislikes. I've gave them both the comedy and mischief for their likes and dislikes as well. So they've both got exactly the same traits going on there. So we're going to give them some... Stop it. We're going to give them their walk styles now as well. So we're going to give Ron just the default walk style, I think. I think Ron would have a default walk style. I gave Arthur... He's got the bit more of the goofy kind of walk. I just think that would suit his personality, you know. Lovely, lovely. Molly... We've gave Molly the default walk too. I just think Molly's got probably a nice sort of, you know, just generic walk coming through. You can imagine her loves it. And then let's maybe give these two. Maybe the swagger walk. You know, they're both a bit cooler. They're both a bit more funny. I think it would suit these two a little bit more. I'm for it. I really am. Oh, I love them. I do. Absolutely love them. So I think... Maybe we'll do Percy first, and then we'll go on and do Ginny for the last sim. Okay, I've randomized, and this is Percy. I've already chosen his hair. I think that's perfect. These genetics are working so bloody well with this family. I did not think this was going to happen. I really, really didn't. But ta-da! We have a Percy. Stay still. Stop flopping around the screen. Stop it. Right. It's so Percy. It's so Percy. I'm going to make his nose a little bit longer. I had to change his eyebrows slightly. They were a little bit too messy. I'm seeing him being a bit more authoritarian, you know? A little bit more of a pointed, not spiteful face, because he wasn't spiteful, really. He was an arsehole. Don't get me wrong. But very neat hairstyle as well going on. Slightly little bit of a receding hairline going back too. And I don't think I'm going to give him any body hair either. Maybe he shaves it off. He hates it. He doesn't like his body hair. It gets him sweaty and he's not feeling it. You cannot wear leather pants, Percy. That is definitely not for you, love. We're going to get you out of those for a start. We'll still give him the big kind of like clumsily looking feet going on. Maybe give him a bit more of a flat ass. And I'm kind of for it. Kind of for it, but don't be shamed into body shape, my loves. I'm a skinny boy as well, you know? Whether you're skinny or large, you're beautiful. Let me just put that out there. Don't go and think that you're not. So any body shape is beautiful, my sweets. For it. I'm even for you, flat ass Percy. Yes, I am indeed. So, let me give him his traits first, because I reckon this would be quite an interesting one to do. I reckon he would want to be... But he could be a bit of a Renaissance sim as well. Good to be good at many things at once. That's probably going to fit him a lot more, isn't it? I'm going to give him the snobby trait for a definite. And I'm going to give him the self-assured trait as well. I think that would suit him to the ground. I really do. Music genre. Why don't we say that he loves classical music? I reckon that could be a good vibe for Percy. Activities, what would Percy like to do? Writing could be a good one for Percy. That could be a great one. Research and debate, that could be a great one for Percy as well. I'm surprised that with the likes, like the hobbies and skills, they're not all in there. I don't understand why they're not all in there. Like, where's reading? Where's like, do you know what I mean? I don't understand it. They should be in here and they're not. I would see Percy probably wearing something a little bit more like a buttoned up shirt, you know, or a blouse. Not a blouse, darling. Yes, I think this shirt here would be perfect on him. I just tried like a full outfit for him, like a full body outfit, and it just didn't look right. So, oh, even a vest would look good though. That's good as well, isn't it? Oh, I like that. That's very Percy. That is very Percy indeed. And maybe just like a pair of pantaloons. And then maybe some, put some socks on as well so you don't shit yourselves, you lot. And then maybe a pair of shoes like these, kind of like vibe. And I've obviously gave Percy the snobby walk as well, because we all know this would be how Percy would be strutting with his flat ass all the way through. I'm for it. I really, really am for that. So I think we'll finish off with Ginny now. And we'll keep it as that. I'm not going to do Bill or Charlie. I'm going to leave them. I just... I'll leave them for another time, maybe. For another build that I might have planned. So let's get on and let's do Ginny. Okay, I think we've got a good start with Ginny here. There's a lot of things that I do want to change, including the hair for a start. I want long... Oh, that's very similar to the hair that Ginny had in the movie. That could be a vibe, loves. I'm kind of feeling that. I think we're going to do that. Maybe making her eyes just a little bit more open too. Let's round the nose slightly at the end too. Just so we've got a bit more of a cute little button kind of. Oh, I'm for that. That's working. Maybe getting that bridge out a little bit more. Let me bring this nose forward a little bit more as well. Let's get that nose coming out a little bit more, darling. Oh, she looks really pretty. She definitely needs some freckles. Definitely needs all freckles all over the face as well, because I love freckles. If you've got freckles out there, I'm so jealous. All I've got is bloody moles, including this big massive cocoa pop I've got on my nose there. Now this outfit is all wrong. We need to give Ginny something a little bit more. She's got quite wide shoulders and I'm quite here for it. I might just make her slightly more curvy. Just slightly more curvy, I think. So I'm going to bring up the weight line a little bit more on Ginny. There we go. So it fits her frame a little nice. There we go. Stunning. Let's get you out of those shoes, darling. Get you out of those shoes. Oh, yeah, no, that's cute. That's cute. We're going to do that. Okay. And then what I want to do is put her in maybe the same kind of dress as what Molly had. No, bugger that. I think this looks nice on her. I like this, but I want to go a little bit more greener with it. Is there an option for me to go a little bit more green? Oh, that looks nice. I wish the pants were a different color, though. I wish the trousers were a different color. So hers is a little slightly less muggle clothing, but I'm kind of here for it. And I would imagine her in a pair of really nice boots as well for some reason. Well, they're not nice, but these, maybe like that kind of boot. I'm for that. I can imagine Ginny rocking around in that there. She looks so cute. She really does. So let's finish off with Ginny's aspirations. So I reckon she wants to be, the sim craves a deep knowledge of the arcane magical arts, because we haven't done that yet. We haven't done that. I'm definitely going to give Ginny the good trait as well. And I'm going to give her the adventurous trait as well, just because she's got a bit of that fire in her spirit, and I'm for that. I really am. Now, music genre. What were the Weird Sisters? Were they more of like, I would say they were probably more alternative. So I'm going to give her the alternative music. Loves a bit of alternative music. And maybe some romance music as well. There's not really any activities that I could give to Ginny that would make sense, to be honest with you. But I will say that she loves the colour purple. Loves the colour purple because of her room. And decor, she loves a bit of storybook decor. Loves a bit of storybook decor. I'll sort all of these other outfits out for them off of camera. What I'm going to do next week, once I've released the overview of the Burrow, I will upload these sims up onto the gallery, and I will also give you a download link off of the gallery as well, where you can just go and download them if you may wish. But I'm going to also put them all in their other outfits as well off of camera. But for now, we've got the lovely Molly Weasley here. Absolutely iconic. I'm for Molly. We've got Arthur Weasley strutting in here in his overalls with his little belly coming out there, but he's still a nice slim sim. Very much for it. You don't need to show us that, thank you. We've got Ron, the one and only Ron Weasley. Oh, God, that animation is so annoying. So annoying. Absolutely here for Ron as well. Fred. Oh, I love how the twins turned out. The twins have probably turned out my favourite. I don't know why. I just love them both. I think they suit. I think they suit, and they're just exactly what I would imagined Fred and George looking like. We've obviously got Percy. He looks like the villain of the family, doesn't he? He looks like the dad. He looks like the dad. It's no longer Arthur as the dad. It's Percy because of his outfit, but I'm for that. Get on, Percy, darling. And then obviously to finish off, who we've just done is the lovely Ginny Weasley. And I think she looks absolutely beautiful too. So, yeah. So there we go, loves. Just a little bit of fun today with some creative sim for the Weasley family. We will be doing this for all of the Harry Potter characters as well. I may find a different way of doing things like compared to how I did today, but I liked how we did it today. I thought it was quite fun. I really did. As I said, I will get the overview of the Burrow video up next week, along with this family up on the gallery, the Weasley family on the gallery. So yeah, just wait for that next week. That'll probably be coming out towards the end of next week. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a speed build, and I'm going to be on Twitch tonight playing Resident Evil 3 Remake for the first time. If you do want to come and join me, 7 p.m. GMT, we're going to have a hoot, a holler, a laugh. But if not, I will see you all tomorrow for my speed build. Goodbye.